All right, hi everybody. Welcome to our fifth and final installment of my exploration of the FC Barcelona youth program. So throughout these past few videos that I've done this week, we've tried to find a common thread among the different teams at the Barcelona Youth Academy. And we've looked at the under 18 girls team and we've looked at the under 9 boys team. And what we found is the foundation of the Barcelona program is this. They're always looking to go forward and play through their lines. Okay, but if it's not there, they're more than willing to step on the ball, swing it around, poke and prod until they can find an avenue of least resistance to get through the midfield and get going forward. Okay. You'll also see a lot of 1 and 2 touch passing. You'll see a lot of aggressive players dribble driving to take space. And then what we've also seen is players are always moving off of the ball, moving in and out of different spaces and even rotating positions. What we saw yesterday in our video is that Barcelona also plays with an intensity on the defensive side of the ball. They do an intense high press, and they're extremely physical when they lose the ball. They're extremely physical in winning it back. What we're going to look at today is we're going to look at how they finish games. In all the games I've looked at this week, all the Barcelona teams have finished the games with multiple shots on goal and actual goals scored. So basically what I'm trying to show in this is you're going to see the final 8 minutes and you're going to see the killer instinct that Barcelona puts on in the final minutes of the game where they break the game wide open and they put their foot on the throat of their opponent. Okay, even at the under 9 level, you see these boys really going for it and putting the final nail in the coffin. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video and I'll narrate as we go. All right, so Barcelona is going to do what Barcelona does. They're going to keep possession. They've been doing this all game long. Remember, this is the final 8 minutes. And you can see that the Portuguese press, the team in light blue, is slowed to a jog. Okay, so you can tell who's in control of the game at this point. All right, see if we can get down the sideline. If it's not there, we'll go ahead and keep it. Final 8 minutes, let's demoralize our opponent. Let's not let them catch up if we can keep possession of the ball. All right, so this is what they had been doing all game long. Of course, they were going forward as well, but this has been their style where, the Portuguese team has been pretty much chasing all game long. All right, and you're going to really start to see him turn up the pressure here. Okay, so instead of reshaping, he's all right, let's go to goal. Okay, so you have a wall pass through the middle, and then a shot on goal. Well, deflection off goal. But they were trying to get into the box there, and you could see them really going forward. And you're going to see multiple shots and a couple goals coming in here as they really start to turn up the pressure on the Portuguese team. Okay, so the high press is on. Not much of a plan from the Portuguese team, so they bomb it in the middle. Let's go straight to goal again. Okay. Portuguese team still trying to play out of the back, but you can see it's not real crisp. Ball goes out of bounds. Fast forward here a little bit. They put it in play. Okay, the press is on again. Portuguese team at this point, they're kind of just kicking it down the middle. All right, let's go ahead and get to goal here. Keep it in their half. Fast forward here a little bit. Okay. Press is on. Let's keep it in their half. Final few minutes of the game. Let's get some goals out of this. All right, so in the last minute and a half or so, you've seen 3 opportunities on goal. All right, let's go forward again. Stick it in the corner of the net. Can you see the passion that they play with, too? You can tell they're having a great time out there. They know their celebrations. Little mini football players. And you might say, okay, well, this is their team and this is how they're finishing the game. But if you go back and you look at the girls' games that we had looked at as well, they finish their games as well, just like this, with multiple shots on goal. They kind of take over the entire game, and they really put their pressure on their opponent. All right, so the high press is on again. And let's get going forward again. All right, so after this corner kick, it's one of my favorite parts. I'm going to go ahead and kind of set it up here. So the corner kick comes, the goalie's going to end up with it. And if you think back to all the videos that we've watched this entire week, the goalie puts the ball on the ground and immediately just restarts it with their center back. And then they'll start swinging it around or trying to find avenues through the midfield to get forward. But as this play develops and you see the goalie get the ball, you see a real heads-up play by him where he's about to put the ball on the ground and do what they normally do, but check out what he does here. All game long we've been playing short. Let's go big. And let's put in our second goal in the last 3.5 minutes. Remember, these are the waning moments of the game. And you can see Barcelona just putting the nail in the coffin, saying, okay, we're going to really break this thing wide open. You can even see the final subs that they put in at the end here. They come in with energy. They just scored 2 goals. They're already up, I believe, 3-0. And you can see the subs coming in with that same type of intensity and pressure. It really doesn't matter what minute of the game we're in. Okay. You see an intensity to go forward. Let's get a third goal in the last few minutes. Winner foul, high press. It's always worth it. I'll pass through the middle again, make him pay. Great save by the goalkeeper. So again, I think 4.5 minutes maybe have passed, and I think we've had maybe 5 shots on goal with 2 successful goals. So they're not going to score here again. I believe they have one more shot as the final moments of the game wind down. Corner kick here. But my overall point of the final video here is just to get you guys to see how they finish games. They don't just finish games by trying to do little small balls in the back or trying to just keep possession at the very end. They want to score. No matter what the score is, the game's already 3-0. It's way out of hand. The Portuguese team has barely even touched the ball. But Barcelona is continuing to high press, continuing to put the pressure on the goalie with lots of shots. I think we've tallied maybe 5 or 6 shots with 2 or 3 corner kicks already, and they're still trying to score. All right, and you see them here at the end. They're going to go ahead and take possession of it again. Go ahead and spread the field, and let's wear them down. Okay, so before the final whistle blows, remember the main point of this final video is to see how Barcelona ends the game. You can tell they've taken the spirit of their opponent. They finish with a bang, multiple shots, going to goal. 2 goals in the last 6 or 7 minutes. And again, it's not just this boys team. Nice little backward somersault there. You see this in the girls program as well, and that tells me that there's a common thread being taught throughout their program, and that is to finish games and to really, really put your opponent out, to knock them out when it matters.